Who's your sidekick?
Oh, Andy?
No, not Andy. Brian.
Oh, Brian, he's not working today.
Not working? Why not?
It's his day off.
Day off? Come on, I thought you guys were really pushing ahead for the big opening.
Look, Kristen, I'm not in charge here. All I know is that Stu gave him the day off. If you want to know more, all you have to do is ask Stu.
Okay, fine. Keith, I'm only asking a simple question. I mean, what are you getting so uptight about?
I just got a lot of work to do, that's all.
I know. That's why I can't figure it out. Why'd Brian cut out on you?
Don't worry about it. Just forget it.
Where is he, at the apartment?
No, I don't think he's at the apartment.
Keith, you're really acting a little bit weird. What's going on around here?
Nothing. I just don't think he's at the apartment. Could you hold this, please?
Well, where do you think that he is?
I think he went out of town.
Come on, you're kidding. Out of town?
Is it really him kidding? Well, look, Kristen, I got a lot of work to do.
Keith, why would Brian go out of town?
This is Search for Tomorrow. This part brought to you by Prell Shampoo. Prell's fullness formula frees your hair to be beautifully full, thick, and fluffy.
Town?
I don't know. He didn't tell me and I didn't ask him.
You're really acting weird. You know that?
I just got a lot of work to do.
All right. Okay. I understand. I know what's going on.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know where Brian went.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know exactly where, but I know why.
Well, you know more than I do.
Oh, come on. He must have talked to you about it.
He didn't talk to me about anything. And to be honest, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Susie. His feelings for Susie.
Oh.
Oh. Come on, you know he's been carrying a big torch for her, and so do I. It's all right. You don't have to, save my feelings.
Okay, so then what does that have to do with Brian going out of town?
Well, maybe he just wanted to get away. Be by himself and kind of just sort things out.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's probably it.
And maybe try and forget about her, which would be nice.
Like I said, Kristen, I really don't know.
But you know, it's a waste of money. I mean, I could have helped him forget about her just fine right here. He wouldn't have missed a minute's work. Better yet, if he really wanted to forget about her, he should have taken me right along with him. Well, the problem is I'm not so sure he really does want to forget. I wish I knew where he was.
When you come down, come on, you want the fire department, not the police department, the fire department, because they have the ladders. We don't have ladders. Well, I don't know if they can. You'll have to call and ask them. Yeah, they will if they're not fighting a fire. You got the number there? That's it, Detroit City Fire Department. Right. You're welcome. Goodbye. What can I do for you?
You can give me some information about a guy that used to live here. At least I hope you can.
What for?
Well, I want to know about his background. His name's Warren Carter. You ever heard of him?
No, but that doesn't mean much. When did he live here?
I'd say it had to be 10 years ago.
Oh, Fred, I can't help you.
Well, can you tell me who I should see?
Well, I don't know. None of the cops in this precinct have been here for more than 5 years. Smart ones got transferred out.
Well, why's that?
Because this neighborhood's gone to pot, that's why. Not that it wasn't bad enough before that.
Can you run this through for me right away? I want to clear this punk out if there's no reason to hold him.
Well, I hate to tell you, but the computer's down, and I got 8 requests before you.
Give mine priority, will you? This scum in here's contaminating my office. You being taken care of?
You want some information about a friend?
Hey, excuse me for a minute, will you?
Yeah?
You ever heard of a guy named Warren Carter?
No, I wouldn't have. Try the phone directory.
No, he doesn't live here. He used to live here, and I know he was a troublemaker.
Anybody who lives in this neighborhood's already in trouble. Let me know the minute you got something on that, okay, Lester?
Yeah, right away.
Can you do something for me? Run a check on him?
What kind of check?
Run a check. Find out if he has a criminal record for me.
Why, you thinking of hiring him or something?
Okay, I am. Does that make a difference to you?
No, because I wouldn't believe you anyway. You're gonna have to talk to the Sarge here. Maybe he can do something for you.
Yeah, he's right here. It's for you. Davis over at 29.
Rivers. Yeah. Hey, Sam, what do you got?
Sir, this guy Warren Carter. Now, can you help me out, please?
I told you, I've never heard of him before.
Well, can you run a check on him for me? Do something.
Yeah,
Find out if he has a
thanks,
criminal
man.
record.
Yeah, sure, I'll get right on it.
I can't run a check on anybody until I get my computer back.
And you're running my license plate through first, remember?
You and a lot of others.
And you can check it for me, right? As soon as your computer's fixed.
Look, I'll put his name in the computer and see what comes out. If he's got a criminal record, it's available to the public. Hey, fill out one of these forms. I'll get to it as soon as I can.
How long's this going to take?
A couple of days, maybe.
No way, sir. I'm only here for a few days.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do now.
Look, if I come back in a couple hours, will you help me out then?
It's hard to say. It all depends on the computer.
All right, I'll take a chance, okay? I'll be back. In the meantime, I'll snoop around the neighborhood, see if I can find someone that used to know him.
Lots of luck.
You're gonna snoop around this neighborhood?
Yeah, ask some questions, you know.
I wouldn't do it, man, not unless you got a small army with you.
I'm not going to bug anyone.
Yeah, but somebody might bug you. You're from out of town. You don't know these streets. Nothing but a bunch of abandoned buildings, gutted out shells, covering a multitude of sins. Believe me, you don't want to walk around out there alone. Hey, McKinley, get me a 324. I mean it, man. It's a jungle out there. Do yourself a favor. Go back to your hotel. These people out here, they can spot a stranger a mile away. And believe me, they don't have how to welcome them.
Look, I'm willing to take the risk.
Oh, then, well, maybe we better, get the name of your next of kin right now and save us a lot of trouble later on. I got cops who don't want to go out on those streets alone.
I will, be careful.
You must want that information pretty bad.
Well, you don't know how bad, man. I need it real bad. I'll be back in a few hours.
I think she borrowed them.
Louise,
I air-dried these dishes.
no more... Coffee's cold. Complain to room service. Coffee's cold. The orange juice tastes like axle grease. The eggs taste like rubber.
And this hotel is for the birds.
Well, you won't have to put up with it too much longer.
Yeah, that's if we ever hear from Centel. What's he doing anyway? He's supposed to call us right back with a date. Why haven't we heard anything?
He said he'd get in touch with us as soon as he could. We just have to assume he will.
I got an idea. Why don't you call him and see why we haven't heard?
We can't call him.
Well, maybe we can get a message to him.
Ringo, I told you. He's staying at his son's house. There's no way to reach him.
Yeah, I don't like this waiting around.
No, you just never like the last-minute waiting.
That's not so bad when you got someplace where there's something to do, but there's nothing to do here except worry about what could go wrong.
Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, unless Jenny Deacon remembers who we were from the coast. And she decides to go and tell her friend, Bergman, from the riverboat, or maybe his son, the lawyer, and he advises her to go to the cops, then everything could go wrong.
Ringo, you know, I think you'd be nervous whether Jenny was here or not.
We should have taken care of her when she was in that hospital in California. It would have been easy then, but no, you gotta get soft and give her a break. Now she's a problem, a big problem.
Ringo, there isn't a problem. Not unless you go do something
As
stupid and
long as
create one.
she's alive, we're in trouble.
She doesn't remember us. Or anything that happened in California. Now, I don't want to talk about it again. Why don't you go play with your new video game?
So, what do you think, Joe?
Wonderful.
Hmm?
Really wonderful.
Yeah. Now, you notice the typing is real nautical kind of typeface.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, that's appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, now, what about the spacing, Joe? Do you think desserts and beverages are a little too close together there?
Yeah, but there's plenty of room to move beverages down.
Right, right. Listen, you can make any notations of changes right here on the proof, okay?
Add space.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, now, I want you to pick the color for the menus, Joe. These are some samples here. Now, the printer suggested that we have kind of a velvety texture in deep red with tassel, silk tassel on the thing. Too much?
We might even get the wrong idea.
Hey, we're almost there, Joe. Huh?
We really are.
Yeah. Gotta admit, though, for a while I thought everybody was right. We'd never make it.
Gotta admit for a while I thought so too.
Yeah, but you never let me know that.
You never let me know either.
And that's why we're getting there.
Total dishonesty.
total loyalty. The way it's always been, right?
And the way it's always gonna be.
Right.
Unless, of course, you decide to add to the fleet suddenly.
Oh, no. Not unless the lines get too long for this boat, Joe. Hey, now listen, let's not start counting our chickens yet, huh?
Why not? Worst comes to worst, we can always get out the red velvet and the tassels, turn it into,
Into what?
never you mind. We'll just toast our success.
Right. Oh, boy. I just wish Liza could be as happy about this as we are.
What do you mean?
Well, she dropped by to see me yesterday, and I got the impression that she is not too fond of her new father-in-law. Of course, you can't tell that to Travis, so it's kind of rough.
And that's gonna create a lot of tension between them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm afraid of, Joe.
Well, I can understand her being intimidated by a man like that. Even Martin said he was. From the minute Rusty Santel married his sister. Never got over it. But of course, that's not my problem anymore, is it? Well, let Stephanie worry about that.
Hi, guys.
Hey, hi.
Hello,
This
Kristen.
boat is looking terrific. Keith just showed me the captain's quarters. Looks great.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Sue, I hear you gave Brian a couple days off.
Yes, I did, under protest.
Well, do you know where he went?
No, I do you, Joe?
Not the foggiest.
Strange. Listen, Desmond down in the galley wants you guys to go sample his black bottom pie, I think he said.
Oh, well, let's go
Just in time.
sample
Take the
some
menu so we'll
black
show it to you.
bottom
Come with us,
pie.
Kristen.
No, thanks. I
Have
gotta
some of
get
my
going.
homemade cider there, huh?
Thanks a lot. Oh, hey, Jenny.
Hi, Kristen.
Sue and Joe just went to the galley.
Okay, thanks.
Jenny, you've been hanging out here a lot lately, haven't you?
Yeah, I stay here now.
Yeah, that's what Keith told me. Listen, you didn't happen to overhear Brian say that he was going anywhere, did you?
No, I know he has a couple of days off, that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Kristen, your brother was here a couple of days ago.
Warren was? Why?
He wanted to take a look at the boat. You know, he's really nice. You must be very proud of him.
Oh, yeah.
Stu likes him, too.
Everybody likes him, except for Brian.
Did you spend much time in California?
With me? No, why?
Well, I was just wondering. I lived there for a while, and Warren said he did, too.
Yeah, but he was living there while I was at school.
Oh, I see. Well, it's just kind of funny. I just have this feeling that I've met him somewhere before.
Are you kidding? Well, did you ask him about it?
No, I couldn't really think of where it would have been, and he didn't seem to remember me, so Oh, it's just probably one of those things of someone reminding you of someone else, that's all.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to tell you something. Warren's one of a kind.
I bet he is.
I'll tell you, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. Do you really want to take time out to eat lunch?
What would you have in mind?
Can't you tell?
Stu could walk in any minute.
Well, I guess we better behave ourselves, huh?
Well, at least until tonight.
Do you want to eat lunch on the deck? Or right here?
Can't eat on the deck. It's wet. I just painted it.
Okay, then I guess we'll eat here. This place is really shaping up, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm starting to think so.
Keith, how are things with Andy this morning?
Well, she's talking to me, but she still refers to you as the girl or what's her name.
I suppose I should be grateful she refers to me at all.
Now, what is your mother referring to me as? The bum? Good for nothing? Good for nothing bum?
Any or all of the above.
I figured.
I'm kidding. I haven't spoken to my mother since fall.
Really? It's a couple days.
So?
Well, that's not going to help you get along with your ma any better.
I don't care. If she can't accept you, then I don't want to get along with her.
You don't mean that, Wendy.
Oh, yes, I do. Look, it's different for you and Andy. She's a little girl. My mother's old enough to know better.
If you louse things up with your mother, you're probably going to have to give up a lot of things that are important to you, and I don't just mean material.
Well, then that's just the way it's going to have to be.
Look, Wendy, I don't want...
Because I happen to think you're worth it.
I don't want you to do something you're going to regret.
Keith, I'd sacrifice anything for you. You are the only thing that's important to me. Don't you know that by now? Remember, Stu could walk in any minute.
Yeah.
So tell me, where's Brian? I haven't seen him around lately.
Brian took a couple of days off.
Miss Van Horn? Hi. Hi, I wondered if I could speak to you for a moment.
Wally Kramer. My goodness, what a nice surprise. It's so good to see you. How is your family? Are they still living over on Walnut Avenue? Is that the corner house that has all the gingerbread?
Excuse me. I think you have me confused with someone else. My name's Brian Emerson, and the office told me that you might be able to remember or tell me something about a guy named Warren Carter.
Warren Carter? Warren Carter? Oh, was he in the class with you and Wally?
Yeah, about 10 years ago.
10 years ago? Oh, my memory isn't that good anymore. Warren Carter. Warren Carter. No. Oh, the name just doesn't ring a bell.
He had a little sister. Kristen, pretty girl with red hair.
Kristen. I remember now. Warren Carter. Oh, I remember. Oh, I remember him very well indeed. Friend of yours?
Mine? No, not exactly.
I didn't think so. He ran around with a bad crowd. My, how I worried about Warren.
Yeah, well, why was that?
Well, he was a very aggressive young man with a driving ambition and big dreams. You know, he had a good mind, and he read everything that came into his way, but I never knew whether he was going to come to class or not. He had a very poor attendance record.
Is that because he was out getting into trouble?
Well, a lot of the time it was because he had to work. Oh, now what's coming back to me? I believe that Warren was the sole support of his family. And he had he was so fiercely protective of that little red-headed sister of his.
You told me he ran around with a bad crowd, and that they were always getting into trouble.
Yes, I'm sure they were.
With the police?
Well, I know he got in trouble with the school authorities, so I was surely supposed that he and his friends would get in trouble with the police, too. They were always trying to find a short solution to their poverty.
Then you think he has a criminal record?
Oh, I'd hate to think so. But I suppose it's possible. You know, I always thought that Warren could either be extremely successful or spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Oh, I see it's playtime for the kiddies. Excuse me, Mr. Video, where's Warren?
He went out. Must have known you were coming over.
No, maybe he just needed some fresh air.
Aren't you supposed to be in school, little girl?
Not exactly. My next class is not till 2 o'clock. I just thought I'd drop by and let Warren know that he has another fan.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Ringo, I hate to tell you. I mean, I really wouldn't want to hurt your feelings.
You couldn't hurt my feelings.
Oh, really? Okay. Remember that girl, Jenny, that you were interested in?
that, Jenny?
Oh, I saw her at the riverboat today. She thinks Warren is terrific.
How does she know Warren?
Well, he stopped by the riverboat a couple days ago. She went on and on about what a great guy he is and how proud I must be to have him as my brother. You know, it's really a shame, but, Ringo, she didn't mention you at all. I mean, she hardly knew that you existed.
Oh. Well, that's fine with me. I wasn't very interested anyway.
Oh, really?
Really?
That's not what Warren said when I told him how many questions you asked about her.
I just thought I may have known her from before.
Well, you could
That's
have.
all.
You could have.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
Well, she used to live in California. And she said that Warren looked familiar to her, too. Maybe you met her at a party or something.